In this video, I'm going to articulate something, or try to, that I've never articulated before. But it's based on feelings that I've been having, experiences that I've been having, and also a topic that's very closely aligned with the one-to-one work that I do. There's this flow of energy going through me, going through you, going through everyone. And there's a coherency to it, or a lack of coherency. And coherent is the best way to put it. It's the best word that just threads that needle. Because when you're in a coherent state, a high energy state, you feel that. You feel the clarity that comes along with that. When you're in an incoherent state, you feel that. You feel the discombobulation with that. So there's this flow of energy, and there's a coherency to it. And you can picture it like a waterfall. You can picture it like a waterfall. And when you look at this waterfall, this beautiful stream of water falling off the cliff, there is no mishaps in the stream. It is perfectly uniform. And there's no mess ups in that flow of water. So it's very aesthetic. It's very clear. It's very uniform. It's very nice to look at. There's an awe with it. In the same way, to your flow of energy. In a highly coherent state, you are very uniform. You feel a lot of clarity. You feel high energy. You feel limitless, infinite. And what creates the incoherency, the lack of coherency, are those emotions, those feelings, those thoughts, the fear, the doubt, the anger, the limitation. Those are what creates that discombobulation, that uncertainty, that dense, heavy feeling of lack. And you know what it feels like to be in a place of fear, where it's very dense, it's very heavy. It's difficult to do things. And you know when you're in a place of flow. You're very light. You're easy to be around. You're positive. You're abundant. So you can see, hopefully you can picture that well, that waterfall, that uniform waterfall. And that is your coherency. And what happens when you're in a highly coherent state? Well, you experience things differently compared to a incoherent state. There's a acuteness of focus and clarity. There's a feeling of being in tune, like on a certain frequency. And when you're in that state, the meditation gets deep. The meditation gets deep. Your thinking gets deep. You're able to dive into a depth with things that you weren't able to reach before. there's this depth to your thinking. There's this depth to your meditation. And you hold a better understanding for your thoughts and emotions. And in this state, there's a higher sense of creativity. There's an ability to receive things, what's known as like downloads. You receive insights, you receive creative feats, inspiration. A sense of awe for things. So with my one-to-one work, this is essentially what we're doing. We're opening the floodgates for that energy to come through. And what's more fun than that? What's more fun than that? It's beyond any material thing. Because when you open the floodgates and increase that coherency to your energy, you feel the clarity with that. You feel the capability, the confidence. And there's no limit with it. At the same time as well, with wherever you're at with things, you have a certain attraction to similar things, to like things, to things that are on that frequency. And we're leaving out the ego stuff here, right? Like higher frequency, I'm on a higher frequency, yeah. Get out of here, right? We're leaving that out of here. We're saying that there's planes, and which whatever plane, whatever frequency you're on, you'll attract similar things that are on that frequency in relation to relationships, circumstances. So the goal is to increase that flow of energy. And I'm telling you, sitting in meditation in a highly coherent state is something really interesting. There's a receiving aspect to it, where you're receiving this information that you just can't put into words. It's not about words. There's a connection to source, which is not about words. It's just an experience. It's intuitive. And it's deeply rewarding. It's very peaceful. And the deeper you get into it, the deeper the more those floodgates open for you.